Describe a TV series you like.
One TV series that I really like is The Tale of Rose, starring Liu Yifei. I started watching it recently, and I was immediately drawn to the storyline and the beautiful cinematography. The series follows the life journey of the main character, Rose, a strong and independent woman navigating love, career, and personal growth. It explores themes of self-discovery, resilience, and the pursuit of happiness. The story is both emotional and inspiring, showing the ups and downs of her life and the choices she has to make. I really enjoy this drama because of its deep storytelling and well-developed characters. Liu Yifei's performance is outstanding. She brings elegance and strength to the role, making Rose a relatable and inspiring character. The cinematography and costume design are also stunning, creating a visually appealing experience. Additionally, the series provides a thoughtful reflection on modern relationships and personal ambition. Overall, The Tale of Rose is a beautifully crafted drama that resonates with me on many levels. It's both emotionally engaging and thought-provoking, making it one of my favorite TV series.
Describe a movie you watched and enjoyed recently.
One movie I watched and really enjoyed recently is Ne Zha 2. I watched it during the Spring Festival with my family at a cinema, which made the experience even more special. The movie is a modern adaptation of the classic Chinese mythological story of Ne Zha. It follows Ne Zha, a rebellious yet misunderstood child, who struggles with his fate and society's expectations. Despite being born with a dark destiny, he chooses to fight against it and prove that he can control his own life. The film is filled with action-packed scenes, emotional storytelling, and even some humorous moments, making it an unforgettable experience. I chose to watch this movie because it was a perfect choice for the Chinese New Year. The themes of family, destiny, and perseverance resonated deeply, and watching it with my loved ones made it even more meaningful. The animation was breathtaking, and the powerful message of breaking free from labels and choosing one's own path left a lasting impression on me. Overall, Ne Zha 2 was an incredible movie that combined stunning visuals, a touching storyline, and deep life lessons. Watching it in the cinema with my family during the Spring Festival made it an even more memorable and heartwarming experience.
Describe a foreign country you would like to visit in the future.
One foreign country I would like to visit in the future is Japan. I've always been fascinated by its unique blend of traditional culture and modern technology. For instance, I've read about its beautiful temples and shrines, like the ones in Kyoto, as well as its bustling cities like Tokyo, which are known for their advanced technology and vibrant atmosphere. I've also learned a lot about Japanese food, which I'd love to try firsthand. Sushi, ramen, and matcha desserts are just a few of the things I'm excited to taste. Additionally, Japan has a rich history and traditions, such as tea ceremonies and cherry blossom festivals, which I think would be amazing to experience. If I go, I'd like to travel with a close friend who also shares an interest in Japanese culture. Exploring a new country with someone who has similar tastes would make the trip even more enjoyable. The main reason I want to visit Japan is that it offers so many unique experiences that you can't find anywhere else. Whether it's the stunning natural scenery, the delicious food, or the fascinating culture, I feel like Japan has something for everyone. I hope I'll get the chance to visit someday.
Describe a positive change that you have made recently in your daily routine.
A positive change I've made recently in my daily routine is waking up an hour earlier than I used to. For a long time, I would stay in bed until the last minute, which often made my mornings feel rushed and stressful. To change this habit, I started setting an earlier alarm and made sure to go to bed earlier at night. It was a bit difficult at first, but I kept reminding myself of the benefits and gradually got used to the new schedule. Now, I use the extra time in the morning to do things like stretching, reading, or enjoying a calm breakfast, which helps me start the day on a positive note. I think this is a positive change because it has improved both my physical and mental well-being. I feel more productive and energized throughout the day, and I no longer feel rushed when heading out. Overall, I'm really happy with this change. It has taught me the value of starting the day intentionally, and I plan to stick to this routine in the long term.
Describe a rule that is important in your school or at work.
One important rule at my school is that students must always submit their assignments on time. The school emphasizes this rule to help students develop discipline and responsibility. If someone breaks the rule and submits their work late, they usually lose marks or face stricter deadlines for future tasks. In some cases, students are required to explain their reasons to the teacher, and only valid circumstances like illness are accepted. I think this is an important rule because it teaches students the value of time management and helps them prepare for the demands of professional life. Deadlines are a big part of any workplace, so learning to meet them early on is very helpful. Personally, I feel this rule is fair and beneficial. It has encouraged me to stay organized and avoid procrastination. Although it can be stressful at times, I believe it's a good habit that has a positive long-term impact.
Describe an area subject of science, biology, robotics, etc. that you are interested in and would like to learn more about.
An area of science that I'm really interested in is robotics. I first became fascinated by it during a high school science fair, where I saw a student-built robot that could solve a Rubik's Cube in seconds. It was incredible to watch how machines could be programmed to perform such complex tasks. Since then, I've been learning more about robotics through online articles, documentaries, and YouTube videos. There are many resources available that explain the basics of how robots work, as well as the latest advancements in the field, such as AI integration and humanoid robots. What interests me the most about robotics is its potential to change the world. For example, robots are already being used in healthcare to assist with surgeries, and in industries to perform tasks that are too dangerous for humans. I'm also excited about how robotics could make life more convenient, like self-driving cars or smart home devices. Overall, I think robotics is a fascinating subject because it combines creativity, engineering, and problem-solving. I'd love to explore this field further and maybe even learn how to build my own robot one day.
Describe a plan that you had to change recently.
Recently, I had to change my plan to go on a weekend hiking trip with friends. This happened just a couple of weeks ago. We were all excited and had planned everything in advance, like the trail, food, and transportation. However, on the morning of the trip, it started raining heavily, and the weather forecast showed no signs of improvement. Since hiking in such conditions could be dangerous, we decided to cancel the trip and come up with a new plan. Instead of hiking, we decided to have a cozy indoor gathering at one of my friends' houses. We spent the day watching movies, playing board games, and cooking together. It was a completely different experience, but it turned out to be just as enjoyable. I actually felt quite good about the change. Although I was initially disappointed, the new plan allowed us to relax and bond in a different way. It also taught me to be flexible and make the best of any situation.
Describe a piece of equipment that is important in your home.
One of the most important pieces of equipment in my home is the refrigerator. It plays a crucial role in keeping food fresh and preventing waste, making it an essential part of daily life. I use it every day, multiple times, to store vegetables, fruits, dairy products, and even leftovers. My whole family relies on it, as it allows us to keep perishable food items fresh for a longer time. In summer, it's even more useful because we can store cold drinks and ice cream, which help us stay cool in hot weather. The refrigerator is important because it helps us plan meals efficiently. Without it, we would have to buy fresh ingredients daily, which would be inconvenient. It also saves money by reducing food waste, as we can store leftovers and use them later instead of throwing them away. Additionally, It supports a healthier lifestyle since we can store fresh ingredients and cook homemade meals instead of relying on processed food. Overall, my refrigerator is indispensable in my home. It not only helps us store food safely but also makes life more convenient and efficient. I can't imagine living without it.
Describe a jigsaw, crossword, etc. puzzle you have played. You should say what it is like, how easy or difficult it is, how long it takes you to solve, and how you feel about it.
I would like to talk about a number puzzle game that I played recently. It was a simple mobile game where I had to connect numbers to reach a target score. The game had a clean interface with bright colors and easy-to-read numbers, which made it enjoyable to play. The rules were very simple. I just needed to match numbers like 1, 2, 3 and clear the board to earn points. I chose this game because it was quite easy, and I didn't need much time to finish a round. Each game lasted about 5 minutes, which was perfect for playing during my break time. Compared to complicated puzzle games like Sudoku or crossword puzzles, this one was much simpler and quicker to complete. Although the game was not very difficult, I still found it fun and relaxing. It helped me to improve my concentration because I had to quickly find patterns and match numbers. Also, it sharpened my quick thinking, especially when the timer was running out. I really enjoyed playing this puzzle game because it fit well into my busy schedule. Since I don't have a lot of free time, I prefer simple and quick games, and this puzzle was perfect for me. Plus, solving puzzles gives me a great sense of achievement when I clear a difficult level or beat my previous high score. Overall, this number puzzle game not only helped me relax but also kept my brain sharp. I believe puzzle games like this are a great way to exercise the mind while having fun.
Describe a newly enacted law that you like, but you want to change part of it.
A law that I appreciate but feel needs some adjustments is the Personal Information Protection Law (PIPL) in China, which was enacted in November 2021. This law was introduced to enhance data privacy and protect individuals from unauthorized data collection and misuse. The law regulates how companies and organizations collect, store, and use personal data. It requires businesses to obtain user consent before collecting data, ensure data security, and limit data sharing with third parties. This has greatly improved online privacy and helped prevent data breaches. Although the law is effective, one part I would like to change is the complexity of consent requirements. Right now, users are often required to give consent multiple times, which can be tedious and ineffective. Many people just click agree without actually understanding what they're agreeing to. I believe that simplifying the consent process would make it more user-friendly and practical. Instead of asking users to agree multiple times, companies could provide a clear summary of data usage policies in a more concise format. This would increase transparency while ensuring that people are aware of how their data is handled.